And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Trent outside. Looking to end the run. And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
That's tipped. Trent outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Nets leading by 13. The inside. He is guarded by McCollum. Lee gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Lee. And they double up Murray. Shoots it up. They get it back. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Trent can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Yep, it counts.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Lee gets the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. So for the Nets, Tate, he's checked in for Nurkic. Johnson comes in for Caleb Martin. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. Now here's McCollum. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Thor. Shot from 12. A second chance effort, and the layup is good.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Here's Lee. Again, the Nets for 2.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
It's off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. Charlotte making a switch here. Hickson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Pass to Thor. And here's Hickson. Trent outside. Over Harden. Trent can't hit.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
On the wing, Lee, defended by Trent.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Power down with both hands.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Thor. James Harden picking up that last basket. Offensive rebound. Richards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Lee in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Trent can't hit.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
1:29 left to play here in the first. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Cullen passes to Hickson. Trent outside. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from outside.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Lee, that's good.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
So Charlotte calls timeout. Their first. Lee really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Floats it up for Murray. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. You've got Murray. So Williams out there, and it's McCollum in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Murray, the pass to McCollum. No good. Good D by Lee. Nets leading by 22. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Suns was a driven man. He scored an incredible number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Lee with the steal. Nurkic kicks to Lee. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Lee's got 36. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
And it's in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's McCollum. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Thor, defended by Bridges. Williams with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Lee. Nurkic trying to get open. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Nets. Lee in the posts. And Lee with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Passes it to Hickman. Now here's Murray. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Klein. Charlotte no good that time either. The Nets on offense. Huge run right now for him. Going 19-2. Took him no time at all on that one. 47 points for Captain Clutch.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Lee with the stuff.
Kyrie never backs off on the defensive end. Always scrapping and hustling.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Knocked loose. Here's Lee with the drive. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And Lee with the stuff.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
The pass to Hickman. Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Nets. The inside. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
They get a hand on it. Here's Bouknight. Charlotte again missing. Brooklyn's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Lee outside. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Trent in the corner. Trying to get something going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Thomas.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in conference.
So it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. And they
Hornets, 34. The Nets, 87. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hornets Youth team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more